Who is known as the father of the Constitution in the United States? George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, or James Madison? The great answer is James Madison. What was the name of the first satellite launched into space? Sputnik 1, Explorer 1, or Vanguard 1? The great answer is Sputnik 1. Who is credited with inventing the first successful printing press? Johannes Gutenberg, Leonardo da Vinci, or Isaac Newton? The great answer is Johannes Gutenberg. In which year did the First World War begin? 1914, 1918, or 1939? The great answer is 1914. Who was the first African American to win a Nobel Prize? Martin Luther King, J.R. Nelson Mandela, or Ralph Bunche? The great answer is Ralph Bunche. Which famous scientist is credited with developing the theory of relativity? Isaac Newton, Albert Einstein, or Charles Darwin? The great answer is Albert Einstein. Who was the first American to orbit the Earth? Alan Shepard, Neil Armstrong, or John Glenn? The great answer is John Glenn. Which country was led by Mao Zedong from 1949 until his death in 1976? China, Japan, or North Korea? The great answer is China. Who was the first person to circumnavigate the globe? Christopher Columbus, Ferdinand Magellan, or Marco Polo? The great answer is Ferdinand Magellan. Who was the leader of the Soviet Union during World War II? Vladimir Lenin, Joseph Stalin, or Mikhail Gorbachev? The great answer is Joseph Stalin. Which British monarch was beheaded in 1649? Henry VII, James I, or Charles I? The great answer is Charles I. Who was the first US president to be impeached? Richard Nixon, Andrew Johnson, or Bill Clinton? The great answer is Andrew Johnson. What was the name of the first successful human-powered airplane? Kitty Hawk, Wright Flyer, or Spirit of St. Louis? The great answer is Wright Flyer. Who was the first woman to win a Nobel Prize? Marie Curie, Mother Teresa, or Margaret Thatcher? The great answer is Marie Curie, first woman to win a Nobel Prize. Who was the first African American president of the United States? Barack Obama, Bill Clinton, or George W. Bush? The great answer is Barack Obama. What was the name of the first atomic bomb dropped on Japan in 1945? Fat Man, Little Boy, or Trinity? The great answer is Little Boy. Which country was divided into two parts after World War II? Germany, Italy, or France? The great answer is Germany. Who wrote the book To Kill a Mockingbird? Ernest Hemingway, Harper Lee, or J.D. Salinger? The great answer is Harper Lee. Which war was fought between the United States and Spain in 1898? World War I, World War II, or Spanish-American War? The great answer is Spanish-American War. Who invented the telephone? Alexander Graham Bell, Thomas Edison, or Nikola Tesla? The great answer is Alexander Graham Bell. Which war was fought between North Korea and South Korea in the 1950s? World War I, World War II, or Korean War? The great answer is Korean War. Which explorer is credited with discovering America? Christopher Columbus, Marco Polo, or Vasco da Gama? The great answer is Christopher Columbus. Who was the first American astronaut to walk on the moon? Neil Armstrong, Johan Glenn, or none of these? The correct answer is Neil Armstrong. Who was the first female astronaut to travel into space? Sally Ride, Valentina Tereshkova, or Ilian Collins? The great answer is Valentina Tereshkova. Who wrote the book The Origin of Species? Charles Darwin, Isaac Newton, or Albert Einstein? The great answer is Charles Darwin. Who was the first president of the United States to be impeached and removed from office? Richard Nixon, Andrew Johnson, or Bill Clinton? The great answer is Bill Clinton. Which country was Napoleon Bonaparte born in? France, Italy, or Spain? The great answer is France. Who was the first African American woman to become a billionaire? Oprah Winfrey, Beyonce, or Madam Sigrid Wargal? The great answer is Madam Sigrid Walker. Who was the first US president to be assassinated? Abraham Lincoln, John F. Kennedy, or James A. Garfield? The great answer is Abraham Lincoln. Who was the first female Supreme Court Justice in the United States? Sandra Day O'Connor, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, or Sonia Sotomayor? The great answer is Sandra Day O'Connor. Who was the leader of the Soviet Union during the Cuban Missile Crisis? Vladimir Lenin, Nikita Khrushchev, or Leonid Brezhnev? The great answer is Nikita Khrushchev. Which country did the United States fight in the Vietnam War? North Korea, South Korea, or North Vietnam? The great answer is North Vietnam. Who invented the light bulb? Thomas Edison, Nikola Tesla, or Benjamin Franklin? The great answer is Thomas Edison. Which Roman Empire was assassinated on the ideas of Mars in 44 BC? Julius Caesar, Augustus, or Nero? The great answer is Julius Caesar. Who was the first American woman to fly solo across the Atlantic? Amelia Earhart, Bessie Coleman, or Catherine Stinson? The great answer is Amelia Earhart.
According
Who was
to
the
a
first
proverb,
president
what
of
is
the
the
United
best
States
medicine?
to serve
Comedy
consecutive
Lottery
terms?
or
George
friendship?
Washington, Thomas Jefferson, or Grover Cleveland? The great answer is Grover Cleveland.
Lottery.
Which country
Practice
did
what
Adolf
you
Hitler lead
guess,
during
guess,
World War II?
teach,
Italy, Germany,
Preach
or
or
Japan?
impeach?
The
The
great answer is Germany.
preach.
Who
Out
was
of
the first
dash
African
out
American
of
Supreme
mind,
Court Justice in the
interest,
United States?
sight,
Thurgood
or
Marshall,
life?
Clarence Thomas, or Sonia Sotomayor?
The great answer is out
Thurgood
of
Marshall.
sight, out of mind.
Who
What
was
does
the
not
first
grow
US
on
president
trees?
to resign from
People,
office? Richard Nixon,
fame,
George
or
W. Bush,
money?
or Bill Clinton?
The great answer
The great
is
answer
money
is
does not
Richard
grow
Nixon.
on trees. Dash
Who
dash
is known
is
as the
next
father
to
of the
godliness,
internet? Tim
kindness,
Berners-Lee, Steve Jobs,
cleanliness,
or
or
Bill Gates?
fitness.
The great answer
The
is
great
Tim
answer
Berners-Lee.
is cleanliness.
Thanks for playing this. Could you drop in your score in the comment section, please?